everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw. I am Tony Schiavone, here with Trini Kwan and with Corey Graves. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw, we are going to see the TWF 24/7 winnings is going to be online. We're going to see Asuka. Hear it again, Tony Schiavone says. Yes, we are, Trini Kwan says. Asuka has win heel for the 2th time, both in WWE and in the TWF, Trini Kwan said, so that will be cool to see. Well, we all know Asuka has had 2 good runs, and now it's her 2th heel run. And we'll see, Corey Graves said, what comes out of it. Something good comes out of it, something bad comes out of it. I know that she started something with E. Lois, who's a friend of Heracles. And we haven't seen E. Lois in some time. Since he lost to Killer. Alrighty, Lois said, I'm not gonna, take up a lot of time. But I am gonna talk about you, Asuka. So, it seems to be, Asuka, that after you had your match with me yesterday on Power, or Might, since Power is a French borrowed word, you went to Xena. You could have gone to Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who is the leadership under force setter of the TWF or the TWE, whatever. Instead of going to Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who is the leadership under force setter of the Toy Wrestling Gathering, you went to Xena, who is the half owner of the Toy Wrestling Gathering and also the half head leadership fellow of Cusco Wealth Team, and you bitched and you ranted about how you're booking and you're writing and everything. You talk about how you want on-look, but you don't want to do anything to get on-look. So the way I look at it, Asuka, what happened to that woman who once gave on-look? What happened to that woman that everyone on-looked, Asuka? That's what I'd like to know. That woman who came to WWE in 25th between YL, who came to the TWF in 26th between YL. What happened to her? And you can't say that the winning and the losing over the years, what happened to you in the WWE and the TWF made you choose to go heel. Oh, E. Lois, you want to know. Fuck, I can't stand up on my own. This is sad. Well, don't worry. Ow! Don't worry, I gotta stand. Because someone at Mattel put these pegs in. So, you want to know what happened to me. You want to know where the onlook went. Oh yeah. You want, wow, you might be your asking thing, but I'm not going to answer it. See, I don't give a shit anymore. I once was kind. I once was kind-hearted. I was once onlooking. But all of that is no longer a thing. The way I want it now is that I want on-look too. And I'm not getting on-look. So I'm going to go heel for the 2th time. And you think you're so great. Alright, Asuka. Yeah, I heard you bitch to Xena. And you ranted to Xena and to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. So, and you think that you're not getting any on-look. and you think you're not getting any on-look as a TWF 24/7 fighter. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Astronomer goes. So here's what we're going to do here today. So, Asuka, you're going to put your TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today against Elois. Because I think it's a good time. I think it's a good opening or good luck to do this. And that's what I was thinking too, Ecliptor says. I mean, I haven't had a good run in the TWF either, right? I mean, I was a former TWF 24/7 fighter too. I mean, you should be thankful that you're being booked, that you're being written. And you shouldn't be starting up anything with anyone. You know, if you're unhappy with how things are going, well, you should be thankful. Because it could be any other toy wrestling business you could be in, Ecliptor said, and the booking and routing still wouldn't be too good. That's right, Astronomer says. Very few wrestling businesses even have men wrestle women. Even have women hold on to winnings that men would hold on to. So, Asuka, I think you've done a lot in the TWF. You want on-look? You gotta give on-look, Asuka. It's always been that way, and it always will be that way. Well, we just heard from Astronomer, the matchmaker of the TWF, and the first waker, or I guess you would say caretaker of the TWF, or overseer of the TWF now. We just heard from those two, and it looks like, looks like we're going to have our match now, Tony Schiavone said. Does Asuka truly need that stand to stand up in the ring? Or is she just doing that to make herself look bigger than Elois, Tony Schiavone says. To be honest with you, I don't know, Trini Kwan says. I think she truly does need that stand to stand up in the ring. You know? Trini Kwan said. I can tell you one thing, Corey Graves said. If Asuka feels that she's not getting any on-look, well then she better do something to get on-look. This is for the TWF 24/7 winnings. First, he is Elois, and she is the TWF 24/7 fighter, Asuka. Ding ding ding. Now Wispy. Oh shit. Now Wispy. Oh, and Elois. Wispy earnest about that. Asuka hasn't done that much. I mean, she started out once having a first. We'll talk. Tony Schiavone said Asuka. She's had matches with Matt Hardy. She's had hang-ups with Matt Hardy. Hangs up with Kenny Omega. Then she had her dealings with both, Sasha Banks and Bayley. On and off friendship. On and off thing with Gail Kim. Then she won the TWF Women Tag Team winnings 2 times with Kairi Singh and Alexa Bliss, and once with Gail Kim. And I mean, yeah, she was a former TWF heavyweight fighter and 3-time TWF women's heavyweight fighter. But Asuka has to now know that if she wants that on-look, she has to give on-look. And Asuka taking down Elois with all those holds, all those blows and strikes, Tony Schiavone said. You're right, Trini Kwan said. Asuka has never been that woman to ever bitch about unfairness. But I guess there's always a first time for everything. I had a lot of onlook for Asuka. But I guess that was my mistake for onlooking her. And Elois coming. That was my mistake for onlooking her then. A body slam by Elois. On Asuka, Tony Schiavone said. I'll tell you one thing, Trini Kwan said. At one time I did onlook Asuka. One time I was happy that even though things didn't always go her way, she was always happy. Always, never ever let anything get to her. Even if some things weren't always unfair. But now, Elois. But now, the way Asuka is now she's letting things get to her. And I don't understand it. And what's all this spitting folks with spitting shit, spitting in a folks' lair? I don't understand that at all. And Elois coming back right now. I don't understand at all, Trini Kwan said. So now I think Elois might make a good TWF 24/7 fighter. And Elois just missed. Asuka just once again. Oh! I'll tell you one thing, Trini Kwan. I'll tell you one thing, Tony Schiavone. Asuka's gonna do a lot of things. Asuka's gonna get on look. She's gonna get fear. Whatever she wants, Corey Graves says. And I'm happy with Asuka's new mindset, her new stand. This is the only way that the Kaiserin of tomorrow is ever gonna get on look. Ever gonna get that fear. And now she got Elois. Once again in the Asuka lock. See, Asuka's going to get love, or she's going to get fear, or she's going to get onlook. But I like her stand. I like her mindset. This is how the Kaiserin of tomorrow is going to get all of that back, Corey Graves said. And if she has to spit in folks' ears, break laws, break oversights, well, then so be it. Well, Trini Kwan, right? While Tony Schiavone said Elois isn't going to give up. Oh, Asuka just spit right in his ear. Tony Schiavone said, you think Asuka's going to get any on look from anyone now? After what she just did there, that stunt, Tony Schiavone said. I don't think so, Trini Kwan said. Asuka doesn't want love. She doesn't want on look. She wants fear, Trini Kwan said. Well, Corey Graves said, Elois is in that bind again, and all he's going to do is either yield or give in. You know, there's no way out of the Asuka lock. There's no way out of the the around Lear chicken wing. There's no way out of that hole. Just ask Bob Backlund. He's put that hole on a lot of folks over his long wrestling calling. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, here is your winner. And still the TWF 24/7 fighter, Asuka. And now Asuka right now, the woman she no longer is, she just threw Elois out of the ring again. And if she wants on look, Tony Schiavone said, she isn't going to be getting that from that kind of behavior. Or that kind of stand, or that kind of mindset, Tony Schiavone said. At the end of the day, Trini Kwan said, I don't think Asuka is looking for onlook or love anymore. I think now with her new mindset, her new stand, sadly, I think she's looking for fear. I think, Trini Kwan said, that all the losses, all the things that went wrong in her WWE run, her TWF run, have gotten to her. And that's sad, because I truly didn't think Asuka would choose to become a bully, a heel, a creep. Trini Kwan said, hey, stop with the name calling here, Corey Graves said. No need to call her a bully and a heel and a creep. I mean, yeah, she got a new stand, a new mindset, a new behavior to go along with all of that. When you think of it, that's what you gotta do. You have to shift yourself. You can't shift the world around you. But the only one you have running lead over, Corey Graves said, is yourself. And if that means being a bully and a heel and a creep, then so be it, Corey Graves says. As long as one is not a sinner or an outlaw. Then that's when I kind of draw the stake, Corey Graves says. Well, I do know one thing. Renee Young now is now going to be talking with Asuka now, the Kaiserin of tomorrow, the TWF 24/7 fighter. Alright, Tony Schiavone, I'm going to be talking with Asuka, the Kaiserin of tomorrow, the TWF 24/7 fighter. Alright, Asuka, your behavior. What the fuck? Alright, Asuka, your behavior, your stand, your mindset, it's sad. It's sad and it's sickening. So you gonna scare me? You're gonna guilt me? You gonna shame me? You gonna slight me for my new stand, my new mindset, my new behavior? I once was kind-hearted. I once was looking for love and onlook. I never got that back from anyone. And yes, I've been in the WWE since 25th between YL. I've been in TWF since 26th between YL. And I've done a lot of things. Yes, a lot of things. I've done things that no one ever did. But now, everyone doesn't fear me anymore. No one talks about me anymore. They don't say, hey, Asuka, you used to be the former WWE NXT, Raw, and SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter, the 3-time WWE Women's Tag Team Fighter. Hell, you used to be the former TWF Heavyweight and TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and 4-time, and 4-time TWF Women's Tag Team Fighter. Oh yeah, you're a 2-time TWF 24/7 fighter. But they don't talk about me anymore. I don't get no onlook. So, if I have to be a bully, a heel, a creep, then so be it. That's what I have to do. I can't shift anything else around me. The only running lead I have is over myself and what I say and what I do. And I choose Renee Young to be a bully and a heel and a creep. If they will not give me onlook or love, they'll give me fear. And no one is ready for Asuka. Come on. Well, that's my talk with Asuka. Back to you, Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Asuka here today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Tonight Raw, and it's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw or Alone Tonight Raw. I am Tony Schiavone for Trini Kwan and Corey Graves. We hope you like Monday Night Raw or Alone Tonight Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.